we have already learned that verbs can be finite or non-finite. We have also learned that infinitives are non-finite verbs. So let us quickly revise what are infinitives. An infinitive is a non-finite verb which shows an action. We form infinitives by adding to the base verb. Now let us look at this sentence. I want to play in the park. Now in this sentence, want is the finite verb and to play is the non-finite verb, which is an infinitive. Now which is the main verb in this sentence? Want is the main verb in this sentence. So we see that infinitive is not the main verb in a sentence. To sing is my passion. Now in this sentence, to sing is the infinitive, and if I ask, what is my passion? To sing is my passion. So the infinitive here is acting as the subject. So we see that like a noun, infinitives can also act as a subject. Sheila loves to dance. Sheila loves what? Sheila loves to dance. So the infinitive to dance is behaving like an object in this sentence. So we see that like a noun, it can be used as an object. To play the piano on a stage is my dream. Now in this sentence, the infinitive to play takes an object, the piano. So we see that like a verb, an infinitive can take an object. Jenny came to help me with my homework. Now in this sentence, the infinitive to help modifies the verb came. Hence, it is used as an adverb here. And this adverb or this infinitive, which is used as an adverb, expresses purpose. So we see that infinitives can be used as an adverb and they can be used to express purpose. Now in this sentence, the news proved to be false. The infinitive to be modifies the verb proved. So here also it is used as an adverb, but in this sentence, the infinitive expresses a result or an outcome. In the earlier example, we saw that infinitives can be used to show purpose. In this example, we see that infinitives can be used to express result or outcomes also. This man is too old to work. Now in this sentence, the infinitive to work modifies the adjective old. Hence, we see that it is used as an adverb which modifies an adjective. To swim professionally is his dream. Now, what is the infinitive in this sentence? To swim. And this infinitive has been modified by the adverb professionally. So, we see that infinitives can be modified by an adverb. My teacher gave me a book to read. So, the infinitive in this sentence is to read. And in this sentence, it qualifies the noun book. So, we say that here infinitive has been used as an adjective. I asked her to study. Now, in this case, we see how infinitives, which is to study, has been used as an object complement. So, I asked her what? I asked her to study. I saw him enter the store. Now, in this sentence, we have the verb saw, and we have already learned that after some certain words like saw, we use the bare infinitive. So, in this sentence, our bare infinitive is enter. So, we see that bare infinitives can also be used as an object complement. To tell the truth, I was not there last night. Now, what is the main part of this sentence? I was not there last night. To tell the truth is the additional part of the sentence, which is telling us or giving us more information about the main part of the sentence. So, to tell the truth is actually having the infinitive to tell, and here we see that infinitives can be used to qualify a sentence. So, what do you mean by qualifying a sentence? It just gives more information about a particular sentence. Now, let us look at these two sentences. I want you to leave me alone. Now, in this sentence, we have used the active voice and the infinitive is to leave. In the second sentence, I want to be left alone, we have used the passive voice, and in the passive voice, our infinitive is to be left. So, we see that infinitives can be used both in active and in passive voice. Now, let us do this exercise. Identify the function of the infinitive in the following sentence. To swim is a good idea. What is the infinitive in this sentence? To swim. Now, what are the options of functions given to us? Subject, object, verb complement. Now, if I ask, what is a good idea? To swim is a good idea. So, we see that in this sentence, the infinitive has been used as the subject. Now, let us look at these two sentences. I love to drive. I love to drive a bus. Now, what is the infinitive in these two sentences? To drive is the infinitive in both the sentences. But if I ask the question, what? I love what? I love to drive. And if in this case I ask the question, I love what? Then I love to drive a bus. So we see that in the first sentence, the infinitive to drive acts as an object, just like a noun. But in the second sentence, if I ask, I love what? Then I get the answer, which is a phrase, to drive a bus. Now, this phrase is a noun phrase. Now, this noun phrase has an infinitive, which is to drive, which acts as a verb and takes an object. Now, let us read this sentence. Billy hoped that he would win the competition easily. Now, we can rewrite this sentence in another way. We can rewrite it as Billy hoped to win the competition easily. What have we done? We have replaced the part that he would win with to win. So, what do we see? That we can use infinitives to make the sentences more compact. They lost the match. They were disappointed. So, what is the reason they were disappointed? Because they lost the match. So, one sentence or clause gives us a reason and the second sentence or clause gives us the effect. Now, if we have to join both these sentences to write a single sentence, how will we write? We will write it as they were disappointed to lose the match. So, we see that we have kept the effect as the main part of the sentence, they were disappointed, and the reason has been joined with the infinitive. So, we see that infinitives can be used to join two sentences. Now, let us do this exercise. Join the two sentences with an infinitive. Every team has a captain. He leads the other team members. So, every team has a captain. What is the purpose? He leads the other team members. Now we have learned that we use infinitives to show purpose. So how will we join both these sentences with an infinitive? We will join and write the sentence as, every team has a captain to lead the other team members. So what have we done? We have changed the finite verb in the second sentence, leads, to an infinitive, to lead, and join both the sentences. So today we have learned the various characteristics of infinitives, and we have seen the various usages of infinitives in different sentences. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com or download the DeltaStep app to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge, or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English, and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You can also win amazing prizes like PlayStation, iPad, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So learning at DeltaStep is not just fun and easy, it is also rewarding. So register for free now.